said someday's closer than it seems. I smiled like I didn't already believe. Main streets let the jukebox hum. Your laugh hit me like a starting gun. Every road I thought I'd run led me right to where you were. They said love like this don't stay, but you stay. If love's a fairy tale, let it be real, with dirt road dust and a stubborn feel. No crowns, no spells, no perfect lines, just your hand finding mine. Let the world doubt what it can't see. I know what you are to me. If there's a happily ever after to find, it's the kind of forever we found tonight. We learned patience at stoplight towns, from waiting on rain and hand-me-downs. Every scar we didn't hide only pulled us closer inside. Mama cried when she saw your face, said real love's brave, not loud. You said I'm here no matter what, and I knew what that meant right now. I don't need a perfect plan, just your hand. If love's a fairy tale, let it be real, with dirt road dust and a stubborn feel. No crowns, no spells, no perfect lines, just your hand finding mine. Let the world doubt what it can't see. I know what you are to me. If there's a happily ever after to find, it's the kind of forever we found tonight. Maybe magic's choosing to stay when leaving would be easier. Maybe love's the bravest thing we ever learned, to be together. So write our names where the stars can see. Every wrong turn led you to me. This ain't a wish, this ain't pretend. It's how the best stories begin. Let the years roll on, let time fly. I'll still choose you every time. If there's a happily ever after to find, it's the kind of forever we found. Small town start, big time love. Yeah, we found forever, just enough. We were 17 with the windows down, radio loud in a nowhere town. Your hand on the wheel, mine in your sleep, like we were already what we'd be. That old main street didn't promise much, just dust, hope, and a little luck. But you said my name like it was home, and suddenly I wasn't alone. They said love like this burns too fast, but we were built to last. If love's a fairy tale, let it be true, with worn out jeans and something to prove. No perfect lines, no borrowed vows, just you choosing me right now. Let the world down, let them pretend this is just how stories end. If there's a happily ever right out of me. Said stay, this is where we're meant to be. I don't need a castle or a crown, just you and the lights go down. If love's a fairy tale, let it be true, with worn out jeans and something to prove. No perfect lines, no borrowed vows, just you choosing me right now. Let the world down, let them pretend this is just how stories end. If there's a happily ever after to find, we were made for the ending, you and I. Maybe magic staying when it's hard, maybe brave is choosing hearts over scars. Every chapter let us hear, every doubt disappear. If this is the moment they warned us about, I'd still jump in, no doubt. Every mile was worth the drive, every tear taught us how to try. So write our names in the stars tonight, let the rest of the world pass by. If there's a happily ever after to find, we were made for the ending, you and I. Small town start, big time love, turns out forever's real enough. Still drive past the place we said goodbye. Same streetlights flicker like they're tired of time. Your name's a ghost in every quiet room. I hear it most when there's nothing to do. I keep your hoodie on the back of the chair, like someday you might still come back for it. I don't miss who you are now, I miss who we were back then. I'm breaking in the silence you left behind, in the spaces where your hand fit into mine. We were young, we were brave, we were scared, we were everything we couldn't repair. I don't live there anymore, but I still stay in the echoes of where we almost stayed. Your voice lives low in a half-forgotten song. Every note feels right, but something's wrong. I replay nights like they might explain how love slipped out without a sound or flame. You said this hurts like it was new. I was already bleeding, trying not to show you. I learned the truth a little too late. Some hearts don't break, they just drift away. I'm breaking in the silence you left behind, in the spaces where your hand fit into mine. We were young, we were brave, we were scared, we were everything we couldn't repair. I don't live there anymore, but I still stay in the echoes of where we almost stayed. If I close my eyes, I still feel you breathe, like loving you was happening to me. I don't hate you, I just ache sometimes, missing a future that never arrived. house still hums in the evening, like it's waiting on your keys. Your shadow lives in the corners where you used to stand with me. I pour one cup instead of two, still reach where you'd be. Some habits don't know how to end when love just leaves quietly. I thought the hardest part was goodbye. Turns out it's learning how to stay. I found my strength in the quiet, in the long and lonely nights, where nobody sees me breathing through the ache I try to hide. I loved you deep, I lost you slow, but I didn't lose my name. I found my strength in the quiet, and I'm standing here the same. Your jacket's gone from the back door, but the hook still knows its place. Time don't erase the memory, it just softens all the pain. They say love fades like a photograph, left too long in the sun. But some things stay in the dark long after the light is gone. I stopped asking why it ended and started thinking what it gave. I found my strength in the quiet, when the world moved on too fast. I learned to carry what we were without reaching for the past. I loved you true, I let you go, with a heart that learned to bend. I found my strength in the quiet, and I'd hold again. Still guitar cries the words I can't say. Fiddle holds my breath. Every note reminds my heart that love outlives the wreck. I found my strength in the quiet, not in starting over new, but in staying soft and open after loving someone like you. If healing's just a slow song that plays you through the pain, I found my strength in the quiet, and I'd love again. Yeah, I found my strength in the quiet. In that little town where the cornfields sway, high school hallways buzz like a summer day. We'd sneak out after the game, tailgates high. You're laughing the cab of my daddy's old Ford under that big old sky. Promise forever with a six-pack and stars. But small towns got memories that leave their scars. Oh, first heartbreak hit like a freight train roar. Tears on the dashboard, dust on the floor. You drove off with Jimmy in a shiny new truck, left me with fiddle strings and a whole lot of luck. till our voices gave out. Homecoming queen in your sundress, no doubt. Shared our first kiss by the water tower glow. Whispered I love you where the wildflowers grow. But rumors flew faster than a pickup on Main, and you chose the bright lights over our dirt road pain. Oh, first heartbreak hit like a freight train roar. Tears on the dashboard, dust on the floor. You drove off with Jimmy in his shiny new truck, left me with fiddle strings and a whole lot of luck. Small town secrets and a teenage dream. Broke like a bottle on a gravel back road scene. Now the steel guitar weeps for what might have been. Fiddles cry out where the heartache begins. I still drive that road, see your ghost in the glass. Small town boy learning love don't always last. Yeah, first heartbreak hit like a freight train roar. Tears on the dashboard forevermore. You drove off with Jimmy, but I got the twang. High school heartaches in a country song. Bang. We were sneaking out past midnight, gravel popping under your tires. That old town never gave us much, but it gave us fire. You wrote my name in the dust on the tailgate, half a joke. Said one day this'll mean something. I didn't know how much I hoped. They said love like this don't last, but they weren't there when you left. If this is a fairy tale, let it be true. With torn up jeans and a world brand new. No white horse, no perfect plan, just your fingers laced in my hand. Let them say we're too young to try. I'll still believe every time if there's a happily ever after to find. It starts right here, once upon a back road night. We learned forever from cheap mistakes, late night talks and early days. Every scar just proved we cared in our own kind of way. Mama said love's a leap of faith, And Daddy said, don't be afraid. He said, I'm not going anywhere. And for once I felt okay. I don't need the world figured out, just you here right now. If this is a fairy tale, let it be true. With torn up jeans and a world brand new. No white horse, no perfect plan, just your fingers laced in my hand. Let them say we're too young to try. I'll still believe every time. If there's a happily ever after to find, it starts right here, once upon a back road night. Maybe magic's just staying when leaving feels easier. Maybe love's a promise you keep when the ending isn't clear. So write our names where the stars can see. Every wrong turn led you to me. This ain't a dream, this ain't pretend. It's how the best stories begin. Let the years roll, let time fly. I'll still choose you every time. If there's a happily ever after to find, it starts right here, once upon a back road night. Small town roads, big time love turns out. Fairy tales grow up. We were broke down dreams in a borrowed car. Sunset stuck in the windshield stars. You said, I don't know where this road goes. I said, let's find out slow. That town sign blinking red and white, like it didn't think we'd get this right. But your hand felt steady in mine, and that felt like a sign. They said love don't make it out alive, but here we are. If love's a fairy tale, let it be true. With dirt on our boots and nothing to prove. No perfect lines, no closing scene, just you choosing me. Let the world say we're too young, too wild. I'd still walk every mile. If there's a happily ever after to find, it's written in the long way home tonight. We learned forever in gas station lights, counting change and chasing nights. Every scar just showed us where we were brave enough to care. You said, promise me we won't give up. I said, promise me we'll grow. That's when the future stopped feeling heavy and started feeling like hope. I don't need a map or a plan, just your hand. If love's a fairy tale, let it be true. With dirt on our boots and was just staying when leaving's easier to do. Maybe the ending we were chasing was always leading to you. If this is a story we're meant to tell, I'll wear it proud, I'll wear it well. Every wrong turn led us right, every doubt just lost the fight. So here we are, no need to run, the best part's just begun. If there's a happily ever after to find, it's written in the long way home. Small town roads, big time love. Yeah, we took the long way home. We were small town sparks on a summer night, fireflies caught in the porch light glow. You said my name like you meant forever. I pretended I didn't already know. Your truck rattled past the city limit sign, radio singing about leaving town. But you looked at me like home was here, and I let my guard fall down. They said love like this burns too fast, but some flames are built to last. If this is our once upon a time, let it be messy, let it be mine. No glass slipper, no perfect plan, just your heart holding my hand. Let them say we're too young to know how fairy tales really go. If there's a happily ever after, oh fine, I think it starts tonight, right here in your eyes. We learned trust in a borrowed dream, counting stars from the hood of your car. Every doubt just faded out when you swore you'd go this far. Mama smiled when she saw your face. Daddy said love's worth a fight. I started believing in endings again, the kind that turn out right. I don't need a crown or throne, just a place I'm not alone. If this is all once upon a time, let it be messy, let it be mine. No glass slipper, no perfect plan, just your heart holding my hand. Let them say we're too young to know how fairy tales really go. If there's a happily ever after to find, I think it starts tonight, right here in your eyes. Maybe magic's choosing to stay when leaving's easier to do. Maybe love's a promise you keep even when you're scared to. Every wrong turn led us here, every scar just made it clear. So write our names across the sky, let the world keep passing by. This ain't a wish, this ain't pretend, it's how the best stories begin. If love's a song worth singing out loud, it's every vow we never wrote down. If there's a happily ever after to find, this is our one town nights, big time dreams, forever's closer than it seems. Backseat dreams in a hand-me-down truck, gravel roads, hearts running out of luck. You said my name like you meant it slow, like you already knew where this could go. Town sign blinking, half burned out. Everybody said we'd burn out too, but the way you looked at me that night felt honest, felt true. They said a love like this don't last, but some things are built to outshine doubt. If this is a fairy tale, let it be real, with dirt on our boots and a stubborn kind of feel. No perfect lines, no silver screen, just you standing next to me. Let them talk, let them guess, I don't need more than this. If there's a happily ever after to find, forever looks like this tonight. We learned trust in diner booths, counting change, sharing truth. Every scar we didn't hide just pulled us closer inside. Your mama smiled, said take it slow. My daddy said that boy's the kind who stays when it's hard, don't run. I think he was right this time. I don't need the ending plan, just your hand. If this is a fairy tale, let it be real, with dirt on our boots and a stubborn kind of feel. No perfect lines, no silver screen, just you standing next to me. Let them talk, let them guess, I don't need more than this. If there's a happily ever after to find, forever looks like this night. Maybe magic's choosing to stay when leaving would be easier. Maybe love's the bravest thing we ever learned to be. If this is the story we tell someday, I'll wear every word like a ring. Every wrong turn let us hear, right where we're meant to be. Let the world spin, let time fly, I'll still choose you every time. If there's a happily ever after to find, forever looks like this. Small town stars, big time love. Yeah, forever looks like this. We were chasing green lights past the county sign, windows down, hearts out of time. You said someday's closer than it seems. I laughed, said only in your dreams. Main Street, sleeping neon glow, your jacket wrapped around my shoulders. Everybody said we never know how to keep a fire when it but it felt honest when you pulled me near. If this is a fairy tale, let it be loud, with dirt on our boots and heads in the clouds. No perfect lines, no closing scene, just you and me learning what forever means. Let 'em down, let 'em try. Stars don't lie in small towns at night. If there's a happy ending anywhere to find, it's right here, right now by your side. We learn trust on a borrowed clock, counting minutes in a diner booth. Every goodbye we almost said only made us tell the truth. Your mama smiled like she already knew. My daddy said, don't rush it, kid. But you looked at me like you always do, like this is exactly what you did. I don't need a map or crown, just your hand when the lights go down. Oh, if this is a fairy tale, let it be loud, with dirt on our boots and heads in the clouds. No perfect lines, no closing scene, just you and me learning what forever means. Let 'em down, let 'em try. Stars don't lie in small towns at night. If there's a happy ending anywhere to find, it's right here, right now by your side. Maybe magic's just staying, when leaving would be easier. Maybe love's a promise you keep. Every day you're scared, but you're braver. So write our names where the sky can see. Every wrong turn led us to believe this ain't a wish, this ain't pretend. It's how the best stories begin. Let the world spin, let time fly. Stars don't lie in small towns at night. If there's a happy ending, learning where to find, it's right here, right now by your side. Two hearts, one road, no alibis. Turns out forever fits us just fine. We were late night headlights on a 2-lane drive, cornfields humming as the moon rolled by. You said life's bigger than this town. I said maybe, but love's right now. We carved our plans in the hood of your car, promises written in dust and stars. Everybody said we'd learn the hard way, but we leaned in anyway. They warned us time would change our minds, but it only proved them wrong. If love's a fairy tale, let it be real, with callous hands and a heart that feels. No castle walls, no perfect scene, just you believing in me. Let the world down, let the years roll fast. I'd still choose you if I got one chance. If there's a happily ever after to find, it's back home by your side. We learned forever from broken clocks, waiting tables, chasing thoughts. Every scar just told the truth about how much we had to lose. Mama smiled when she saw your face. Daddy said, son, don't waste this. You held me close like you already knew this was something we'd make it through. I don't need a perfect plan, just your hand. If love's a fairy tale, let it be real, with calloused hands and a heart that feels no castle walls, no perfect scene, just you believing in me. Let the world down, let the years roll fast, I'd still choose you if I got one chance. If there's a happily ever after to find, it's back home by your side. Maybe magic's choosing to stay when leaving's easier to do. Maybe love's a promise you keep, even when you're scared to. Every wrong turn let us hear, every doubt just disappear. So write our names where the sky turns gold. Let the story do what it's told. This ain't a dream, this ain't pretend. It's how the best stories end. If love's a fairy tale worth believing in, it's the kind that feels like this. If there's a happily ever after to find, it's back home by your side. Small town nights, big time dreams, forever's closer than it seems. Friday night lights on an old football field. Mama's in the stands, Daddy's truck on the hill. I was 17, wearing borrowed boots, trying to feel grown in a hand-me-down youth. You had your arm around me, smelled like rain and dust. Said, girl, forever's easy if we don't rush. I believed you then, every word you said. Didn't know forever breaks easy at 17 instead. We carved our names in a gym desk seat. Thought small towns kept big promises. We were bleachers and back roads, radios loud. First kiss tasted like freedom and doubt. You swore you'd never leave this town. I swore love would never let me down. But first hearts don't know how to stay, they just learn how to break that way. Yeah, I lost you before I lost my fear. That's what love costs round here. After graduation, you wanted more. Said the world was waiting past County Road 4. I stayed behind, worked shifts at the store. Still see your face in the freezer door. You wrote me letters, then you wrote me less. Then you stopped writing anything at all, I guess. Heard you found dreams in a city skyline. I found silence in a town that still says your name. Every song on the jukebox knew the truth. Some goodbyes don't come with warning signs. We were bleachers in bad roads, hearts running wild. Two kids playing house for a little while. You said I'd always be your girl, but life had bigger plans for you in this world. First hearts don't know how to stay, they just learn how to break that way. Yeah, I lost you before I learned to let go. could talk to her, I'd say, don't beg him to choose you, let him walk away. We were bleachers and back roads, young and true. Every scar still leads back to you. I don't hate you, I just remember how it felt when love was tender. First heartbreaks don't fade with time, they just turn into these songs of mine. Yeah, you were my first almost, dear, and I still hear you when the fiddles cry here. Friday night lights still burn out slow. So do first loves you never outgrow. If you want, I can rewrite this more upbeat or more devastating. Adjusted for a specific female artist vibe. Kill me with melody suggestions, chord progressions, or rhyme tweaks. Just tell me the blood shiner. Adjusted for a specific female artist vibe. Love the song idea. It adapts beautifully across styles. Below are 3 clear artist vibe adjustments for the same story. So you can choose the lane that fits your voice and sound. I'll give you lyric tweaks, production feel for each. Friday night lights still burn out slow. So do first loves you never outgrow. If you want, I can rewrite this more opera or more devastating. Adjusted for a specific female artist vibe. Lights and country, help you with melody suggestions, chord progressions, or rhyme tweaks. We were bleachers and back road summer air, singing every word like nobody cared. You said, girl, I'm never leaving this town. Funny how promises break so loud. First hearts don't know how to stay, they just fall too hard too fast that way. Yeah, you were my first goodbye, still hits me every Friday night. Now I know love ain't meant to cage you, but damn, I wish it didn't change you. Slow mid-tempo, strong between lines. Level phone drums, brushed or soft snare. Let the vocal lead emotion. We were bleachers and back roads, hearts too open, hands held tight. I loved you before I learned love don't always survive the night. First heartbreaks leave quiet marks, they just learn their own hard way. I still hear your name when the night gets quiet, in a town that remembers us best. Now I know love ain't meant to cage you, but damn, I wish it didn't change you. And now I know love ain't meant to cage you. But damn, I wish it didn't change you. with the lights turned low. Your shadow's gone, but I move slow. I talk to walls like they understand how we slip through each other's hands. Your coffee cup, the dent in the bed, I keep pretending you're just ahead. You said right now isn't our time. I heard forever say goodbye. I loved you in the future we never made, in the pictures we didn't save. I held on to a life we didn't choose. I lost you before I had to lose. Now every dream feels out of tune. I'm grieving someone I never knew. 'Cause I loved you in the future, I'm stuck in the truth. Your voice still echoes in passing cars. Every love song hits too hard. I trace our plans on the city map. Every street leads to what we lacked. You moved on slow, I stayed the same, learning how to say your name without the pain. I don't miss the end, I miss the start, before hope learned how to break my heart. 'Cause I loved you in the future we never made, in the pictures we didn't save. I held on to a life we didn't choose. I lost you before I had to lose. Now every dream feels out of tune. I'm grieving someone I never knew. 'Cause I loved you in the future, and I'm stuck in the truth. If time could bend, I'd still choose you, even knowing what we'd lose. Some loves don't fade, they just transform into ghosts you learn to live with. I loved you in the future, I believe, when you stayed and didn't leave. Now I'm learning how to let it go, of a life that never got to grow. I don't hate you, I just bruise from loving something I couldn't hold on to. Yeah, I loved you in the future, and I'm learning how to move. The room is quiet, the light's still low. I'm finally letting tomorrow go. There's a diner on Main with a flickering sign, where we split cherry cokes, killed a little time. 17 dreams in a borrowed car. You said this town's too small, I said maybe we are. Mama waved from the porch, radio low, like she knew something I didn't know. I thought love was simple, black and white, didn't know it could end on a summer night. If it broke me the first time, I trusted my heart. If it taught me who I am and who you are, and if I still feel your name when I drive downtown, then nothing right. You wore my jacket, said don't let go, but your eyes were already chasing roads. Graduation came like a closing door. You wanted the world, I wanted more. You said maybe someday not, I'll stay. I heard goodbye in the words you didn't say. If it broke me the first time, I trusted my heart. If it taught me who I am and who you aren't, if I still feel your name when I drive downtown, then it still counts as love in a small town sound. Fiddle playing soft like a last slow dance. You took your shot, I took my chance. If it left me stronger than I was, then it still counts as love. I learned that leaving ain't always brave, and staying don't mean you're afraid. Some hearts grow roots, some chase the sky. Both can be right, both say goodbye. It broke me the first time I let someone in, but I'd do it again just to feel it again. This town remembers every scar, every Friday night, every beat up heart. First love don't last, but it shows you how to stand back up, to breathe right now. If it made me more than I was, then it still counts as love. That diner's still there, sign still buzzing above. And I'm older now, but it still counts as love. We were chasing sunset down a back road lane, windows down, letting go of our names. You said some days closer than it seems. I laughed, said only in your dreams. The town clock ticked like it knew our fate. Every small step felt like a fate. Your hand found mine, the world went still like time decided it would wait. They said love's just a moment that fades, but you stayed. If love's a fairy tale, let it be loud, with dirt on our boots and our heads in the clouds. No castles high, no closing scene, just you choosing me. Let the nights get long, let the doubts get old. Some stories don't end, they turn to gold. If there's a happily ever after to find, it's right here, right now, by your truth. Every scar we didn't hide only made us feel more alive. Your mama smiled, said take it slow. My daddy said that boy knows how to love when it ain't easy, how to stay when it's hard. I don't need a perfect plan, just your hand. If love's a fairy tale, let it be loud, with dirt on our boots and our heads in the clouds. stay when leaving would be easier. Maybe love's the bravest thing we ever learned to be. So write our names where the stars can see. Every wrong turn led you to me. This ain't a dream, this ain't pretend. It's how the best stories begin. Let the years roll on, let time unfold. We'll still be young, still bold. If there's a happily ever after to find, it's right here, right now, by your side. Small town roads, big time love. That's where the story turns gold.